Mr. President, what is your top priority? What is your top priority, Madam Attorney General, for this new position that you've now been sworn into?
Well, I can just say very simply, for me, overall, very simple. Make America great again. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make America great again. And she's going to take crime out of the system. As much as anybody can do that, she's going to do it.
We're going to make America safe again.
Is just because they've given up on the rule of law doesn't mean we all have to just go, oh, well, there's nothing we're going to be able to do for 4 years. There is. And, we're having some victories as we move forward. I mean, this stuff, Pam Bondi, it's just one. First of all, we all know they lied in all of the, oh no, this is not going to be about retribution. What were her first moves on her first day? We're all about retribution, right? And I mean, and nothing, frankly, shocking, right? Let's see, where are we? Hang on. Hold, please. Trump administration disbands task force targeting Russian oligarchs. The Department of Justice under Trump is disbanding an effort started after the invasion. Because, of course, who wins again? Putin, always, right? Bondi disbands FBI task force on foreign campaign donations and election meddling by foreign actors. I mean, it could not be more out in the open. It's like, yes, thank you, Russia, for helping get Trump installed.
And Steph, here's my favorite Bondi move. It's actually my least favorite. So she testified in her Senate confirmation hearings, there will be no enemies list if I am confirmed as Attorney General. Okay, who is Donald Trump incessantly whining and complaining about? Who are the marquee enemies of Donald Trump? Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg, Tish James, and the FBI investigators and federal prosecutors who handled J6 cases. On day one, Pam Bondi came in and said, and I have the memo right here that she issued saying, okay, the department is going after Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, and the FBI investigators and federal prosecutors who handled J6 cases. Maybe that's just a coincidence, but it kind of sounds like Donald Trump's enemies list. This is where we are, the legal upside down. It goes on and on. Just one more on Musk. So the fact that USAID was investigating Musk for what he did with his Starlink and Ukraine war after a phone call from Putin is just a coincidence and has nothing to do with why Musk is targeting USAID. Oh, and all the pages referring to the investigation of Musk are all missing, and that's just a coincidence too. I mean, they're trying to erase everything, right? Any evidence of crimes, our history, and clearly, he fired the head of the FAA because he was going to fine him for safety violations with SpaceX. And now the most terrifying, I think, news of the week is he has his 20-year-olds. They're going to fix the aviation system. He has them rooting around in the aviation system. He's making America dangerous again. He's making America less safe for the American people. And all of this will come home to roost. I don't know when. It's not going to be quick and it's not going to be easy. But again, opinion will galvanize. The Dems are trying to step up and get more aggressive. The courts are holding. And, I would hope at some point the Republicans in Congress will say, we don't really want to bring an end to American democracy. So maybe we should assert ourselves as well.
By the by, this one, Qasim Rashad said, I was just sent a memo from a contact in the DOJ from the new AG instructing and informing all department employees that the DOJ will be prosecuting private corporations who enact DEI and DEIA policies. Yes, private corporations. This is Project 2025. This is fascism, and this will get worse. And
Steph, it's not a crime. It's not a crime to have as part of your goal, your mission, diversity, equity, inclusivity. It's not a crime. And the fact that they're saying we're going to prosecute you for things that aren't crimes. In fact, I think they're important societal missions, but they're not crimes. You can't prosecute people for, having policies that encourage diversity.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, one last one. ICE, under the Trump administration, has been pushing old press releases into Google searches by updating their timestamps in order to game Google search results to create the appearance of a wave of mass deportations. What have I been saying from the beginning? This is just a big, dumb reality TV, loud, mean stunt to make people feel, right, the meaner the better.
The report, they said thousands of press releases and decades-old enforcement actions had topped Google search results after Trump's inauguration. I mean, we are so in. Even George Orwell couldn't imagine how Orwellian this is right now, right?
Yeah, and breaking news, Donald Trump just brought down the Berlin Wall. Just want everybody to know that.
Yeah, did he? Oh, okay, thanks. And we've always been at war with East Asia.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where we're at. Trump teased a constitutionally prohibited 2028 run for the White House, saying someone told him, I don't think you can run again. Trump floated the idea of blowing off term limits for years. One Republican, of course, has already introduced an amendment to allow it. If Trump decided he wanted to hold on to power past 2028, there's at least 4 paths he could try. And then they go down the paths. He could generate a movement to repeal the 22nd Amendment directly. There's a loophole that will allow him to run for vice president. Then he could run for president again on the bet a compliant Supreme Court wouldn't stop him, or he could simply refuse to leave. I mean, Glenn, help me.
All right. So, Steph, first of all, does anybody think this lawlessness is sustainable? I don't think it is. And never forget that Donald Trump, Elon Musk, his little fraternity that's going from agency to agency, creating mischief and potentially, compromising our personal identifying information. They want us desperate, despondent, anxiety-filled. They want us to lay down and die. They want us to bury our heads in the sand. Don't do it. Take the frustration. Let it energize you to find ways to fight this lawlessness. Don't give in to them. Don't give them what they want. And we're going to come out the other end. I don't know when. I don't know how. But we're going to come out the other end.
Glenn, in the year of our Lord 2025, there was an actual chyron on CNN that said 20-year-old known online as Big Balls has access to the nuclear codes. So that's
where we are.
That's where we are this morning. Okay. I just have to hope it's going to wake people up. It may take time, I guess. But, like I was saying to Chris, I guess it just hasn't hit some people yet. The people that voted for chaos are getting it, and some of them are still cheering it on, going, this is great. This is what I wanted, without realizing what's actually happening, right?
Yeah, but keep fighting like our democracy depends on it.
Yeah. All right. You have some big Justice Matters balls, can I just say?
And a big gavel. A real big
giant gavel.
There
yes, you
it
do.
is.
Oh,
yeah! There it is!
There it is, ladies. All right. Thanks, Glenn.
Thank you, Glenn.
Justice
Thanks,
does
Seth.
matter. Oh, hey there. It's Stephanie Miller. If you're like me and you love sharp political insight, pointy, you like it pointy and sharp, bold opinions, and a touch of humor to make sense of these crazy times, have I got some fantastic news for you. The Political Voices Network is now on Substack. This is your new go-to for the best in independent media. We're talking about my show streaming daily with episodes on demand, the fearless of journalism of Brian Karem, the brilliant side-splitting satire of John Fugelsang, the unrelenting working-class advocacy of Rick Smith, and so much more. Here's the best part. Subscribing is so easy. You can join for free or go to the extra mile. Support these incredible independent voices by signing up for a full subscription starting at just $8. You'll get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and a chance to directly fuel fearless, unfiltered media. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to politicalvoicesnetwork.com, hit that subscribe button, and become part of the movement keeping truth alive in an era of corporate media overload. Every subscription helps, especially yours. One more time, that is politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Sign up now. Do it.